Good morning. Today is day 4 of our jump in challenge, and I'm so excited about this jump in challenge. And I really encourage everyone to jump in. It's not just the ladies that are already doing it, but I'm really hoping that maybe a guy would jump in on the challenge too, because I know that the universe speaks to us all the time, and everyone has something to share. So this morning, I just finished my workout. I just finished my morning meditation, which was so great. To actually just sit outside. I love meditating outside because I get to experience and hear the beauty of God's creation. And we so take it for granted every day. We take the sun for granted. We take the clouds for granted, the flowers, the birds, and all those things. We take so many things for granted, and sometimes it's just good, not sometimes, really all the time, just good to sit and just be mindful of just what's going on around us and even what's going on with us. I just did a meditation on forgiveness, really, because that's where I was yesterday. But I also just did a scan. One was a guided meditation on forgiveness, but then I just did a scan. And when I meditate and I do a scan, like, you start from the top of your head all the way down to your feet, and even become conscious of what's going on around you, and you just be intentional on what's going on in my head right now, what's going on with my eyes, what's going on with my ears. So you're actually intentionally conscious of what's going on with you. And it's important to know that, just so you can be totally in tune with you, totally know what's going on with you, because we live life so fast sometimes that we miss moments. We miss moments with our children. We miss moments with our spouse. We miss moments just even with what God is even saying to us. So when I meditate a lot, I am scanning just so I can be totally present, totally in the moment. And I encourage all of you to meditate. I encourage all of you to become aligned with the universe. So you are clearly hearing what God is saying to you, what the universe is saying to you, what the universe is even offering you. Because sometimes we're waiting on something that's right there in front of us, and it may not look like what we thought it would look like, or feel like what we thought it would look like, but it's literally sitting right there. And because we're not present in the moment, we miss it. I was talking to a friend yesterday on my video yesterday, and so there's two things I'm talking about in the video: the meditation I just talked about, but what I'm about to say as well. So we was talking about my video yesterday, and we was talking about forgiveness, and her question was, so you're just gonna move on? And yeah, I am just gonna move on. There used to be a time in my life where I wanted to be I thought I was a fixer. And I was that person that I'm not gonna sit on it. And God has been really dealing with me with that lately, because sometimes I want to address it. I gotta say something, because I feel like if I see you doing wrong or saying wrong or whatever, or I feel like I'm being wronged or whatever, like, I want you to know that I know. And so a question was, so you just gonna let it go? And God has been dealing with me to say, it's okay to let it go. He clearly told me yesterday, just because I allow you to see it doesn't mean you have permission to address it. And that is probably one of the hardest things for me to do. One, because I'm a lawyer and I feel like it's my duty to address it. But that's not always the case. Sometimes God exposes things to you and allow you to see things just so you can adjust you. The adjustment is not always for you to adjust someone else, because that's his job. So a lot of times we're addressing stuff and getting into things and have our hands in stuff we have no business. The exposure many times is not even for you to fix it, address it, do something with it. It's really so you can adjust you and adjust how you operate and adjust how you feel about things. A lot of times we take stuff in and we hold it and we embrace the hurt, and a lot of times you don't realize that God is allowing you to see that, to expose this, to allowing the situation to be exposed, so that you can not hold on to the hurt, but you can just forgive and walk away. It hurts you not at all to just walk away. You don't have to pay for it. You don't have to nothing. It's free. You just walk away and you be good with you, and be okay, and you smile, and it costs you nothing. And it took me a long time to get that, because I am a fixer, kind of like on Scandal. But yeah, no, just let it go, walk away, be free. So word for today: just because he allows you to see it doesn't mean he gives you permission to address it. Let it go, walk away, be free, let life happen, hear the birds outside, appreciate the green grass, love on the trees, and meditate, be joyful, smile. Okay, so yes, one more thing. I know it's early this morning and I have on these sunshades. Yesterday my son accidentally I think he touched my eyeball, because he hit me in the eye and he touched my eyeball, so the light actually hurts my eye.